Top 8, my first round opponent was on Jund again, so another fun grind fest. Game 1, I had pretty quick Opal, Citadel, Ornithopter, managed to drop a Ghost Fireblade.
Okay.
So spicy one off in the main deck. Equipped onto the Ornithopter. There was no response, no bolt, nothing came flying at it.
So you put some pressure on your opponent, and you were able to just
straight
keep
from turn
doing
one,
so.
Straight
from
on
turn 1.
2/4. The extra 2 toughness really saves it out of the bolt range.
Okay.
Just basically that actually won me the game. He traded resources with one of the guys. He managed to stick a Tarmogoyf, followed by a Tasker, followed by a second Tarmogoyf, and I was throwing every guy under the bus just to stop that and lay in with the Ornithopter. Hit a couple of up decays, taking out my cranials.
So it was kind of a under the bus. Make sure I win this race by doing that.
Just keep chipping away at 2, chipping away.
For the
at 2.
record, how do you assess your matchup against Jund? Because you played against it quite a lot.
Yeah, I like game 1. Game 1's good for me. I can usually drop enough that the removal's completely blanked. If I can go turn 1 or turn 2 Outbound Ravager with enough artifacts on the board, they got to bolt my guys, signal pest, etc. Just feed it to the Ravager, make them a bit bigger. At worst, they try to terminate the Ravager, put them onto a manland that they can't hit with abrupt decay, etc.
So you think it's potentially a test of skill as to how you can outmaneuver their removal?
Yeah, basically dodging the removal. Need to be careful. Obviously, there's a lot of things you can get hit by.
Yeah.
So,
what about games 2 and 3?
We only had a game 2. We didn't have a game 3, unfortunately. My opponent got stuck on 3 lands. Turn 1 Rage Ravine, turn 2 into Verdant Catacombs for he fetched a basic swamp, Inquisition me, took my Blood Moon, which was sided in for game 2, and then the next land he drew, I believe, was Rage Ravine, and then another Tasker came down, another Tarmogoyf came down, and just raced him for the damage.
So this is against Matt, was it, or Ed?
Ed. It was against Ed. Against Ed. Yeah, he got unfortunately stuck on 3 lands, no double red with a Shatterstorm in hand, and his next land would have been at least 2 cards away before I chipped him down to 2.
Right. So your semi-finals was a rematch of a game you had earlier against Tom.
Yeah.
So.
I never played Tom.
No. Sorry, it was Sam who played Tom earlier in the Swiss. So you played against Naya in the semi-finals.
Yeah, Naya Company.
So what do you make of that matchup?
I really like it. Obviously, you've got 4 main deck pass, 4 main deck bolts, and a Dramoka's command. So it's just kind of all their guys are always going to be bigger than mine, toughness-wise, etc.
But yours can fly, and
mine
they're
can
on
fly.
the board faster.
They have serious issues with flyers. Obviously, that's Dramoka's command's for the stopping the flyers. He unfortunately landed a Wild and Cattle from a collected company, and 5 lands. So just kind of put him off.
So he didn't draw.
Didn't draw particularly well.
Didn't draw particularly well.
And game 2, I started out on the Infect route because opening up with an Incomoth Nexus, a couple of artifacts, obviously 0 costs. Laid in with a Vault Skirt, with a Signal Pest. Sorry, for the Battlecry trigger to get 2. Path my guy. It's fine. Get another land. I just managed to keep applying pressure. Ex-Champion came down. Second Ex-Champion came down. Cranial Plating came down. And obviously,
the rest is wrote it all there. Yeah, excellent. And then we just saw you in the finals against Sam. So I think Sam had spoken to Travis and I earlier, saying he wasn't sort of particularly happy with the matchup. So from your perspective, you must have been potentially quite happy that you were playing against a favourable matchup in the final.
It's probably my most favourable matchup, to be fair, Merfolk. It's Hercule's Recall afterboard, pretty much is their only out. Game 1 they need to race damage, and as soon as I throw a Cranial on something, especially because they can't really stop flyers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's got main deck Kira, he's got 4 of the Harbinger other sides, so he can bounce my guy, but running 3 main deck Ex-Champion, if I put one of those down, he's just having a bad time.
Yeah, as we were watching the final, we most of it we were doing the math to see who could race who potentially.
It was a good race, and obviously peeling that Galvanic Blast off the top for the last few points of damage was perfect.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so just quickly, we're going to have to cut this again short. But you mentioned you've been playing robots for a while. It's a great deck. You've put out the great performance today. Is there anything you'd like to say to anyone out there, or?
Yeah, come on down Patriot Games. Modern Thursdays every Thursday. I'm 99% of the times here. There's a load of good people playing good cards. It's a really fun atmosphere. So.
Okie dokie. Well, James Clark, our champion of the North for 2015. Bringing the trophy. Congratulations,
Thanks,
James.
Chris, I really appreciate it. Thanks very much for your time. Look at that.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm bringing the trophy down.